Okay, so this is our psych final for Zach, Noah, Tyler, and Judah. For our character, we decided to go with a Mexican American immigrant, and this is his story. So, Ricardo Cortez is a Mexican American who immigrated to the United States with his family when he was a kid. He had great parents who were very driven. They were very supportive of him and were very encouraging when they were home. Because of the financial difficulties that come with coming to America, his parents worked very hard to support their kids and were often not home. Ricardo's self-efficacy always felt he could do anything he set his mind to. He has had confidence in himself and is well aware of what he is good at, primarily working with others in all types of situations, so he pursues that when he can, always offering to work with anyone. Along with teaching him to have a strong drive and respect for hard work, his parents passed on their personality of optimism in all facets of life and an ability to work well with all types of people, no matter their background. Ricardo now works at a construction company and works long hours with people who do not share the same love for the Lord that he does. He practices temperance by working with these difficult people and choosing to show them Christian love despite racism and prejudice because of the race and because of his faith. Instead of getting defensive when confronted by these forms of hate, he instead pushed himself to show love to them even when they don't deserve it. His job is very hard on him, and they like it. They like things done a certain way. His job uses operant conditioning to reward the behavior they are looking for in the form of pay raises. Outside of his job, his faith is very important to him, and knowing that he is made in the image of God allows him to always feel loved and important. His faith also influences many other aspects of his life. Knowing Imago Dei, it makes it easier when people treat him poorly due to the color of his skin, and that his situation does not dictate his real value as a part of God's kingdom. He also works hard to convey this concept to his kids so that they can live well with the same knowledge of the love that he does. His ethnicity is a huge part of his life, as he is treated differently than a white American, for example. He is looked down upon because of his accent and the color of his skin. Despite the way others treat him, Ricardo's temperament has a foundation of wanting to spread the love of God to everyone and wanting to be kind to everyone, no matter what. Going to work every day and not having an easy life, he experiences a variety of emotions. When things are going rough, he may be sad. However, as a Christian, he is rarely angry. His morale is usually very good and happy because of his optimistic personality. Despite this, his general adaptation syndrome arises when severe stress in his life may cause him to break down on rare occasions. When he faces extreme stress, he prays for strength and courage. More of a result of his circumstances, because he spends a large majority away from his kids at work, the time he does get to spend with them, he does not want to be spending it lecturing or being overbearing and demanding. Instead, he wants to spend his time with his kids to have fun, to love them, and to enjoy a quality family time with them. While he is more permissible in terms of parenting, he does have certain expectations for his children because of his faith in God and beliefs that come with being a Christian. As a result of the healthy parenting he received as a kid, he has a secure attachment style and shows this by having a healthy view of himself as worthy of others' love. Inspired by his faith and the knowledge that God loves him, this attachment to his parents has allowed him to want his children to be attached to him in the same way. Having this desire, it is much easier for him and his children to bond, even though he is constantly busy with work. His parents were hardworking, which influenced how he is also hardworking. He inherited this trait from generations of blue-collar workers. His parents did not just lead by example, but they actively encouraged Ricardo and his siblings to work as if unto the Lord. This message stuck with Ricardo throughout his adult years and is a big reason why he is able to work long hours in today's world. As seen through all of his traits, he is a man who works very hard in his vocation, but also integrates his faith. Although he works in a secular environment, he tries to share the love of Jesus with everyone and talk about his faith to the people around him. Although he is not Always treated fairly, he still chooses to treat others with kindness and with love. With that, that is our Psych final of Ricardo Cortez.